Oh, hi, I'm live. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so... This here video game... turn my game audio down a tiny bit. This here video game is an old favorite of mine, called Ninja Gaiden Shadow. It's the best Ninja Gaiden game for any console, and it's for the Game Boy. A man appears from the darkness, da-da-da. It has a really dramatic intro. So, this is a prequel to the NES Gaiden games. For some context here, and for some context on the game itself, this actually wasn't originally a Ninja Gaiden game. It was a port of the NES Shadow of the Ninja that Tecmo bought out and turned into a Ninja Gaiden game. So we have this weird Ninja Gaiden game with more robots than normal. It's pretty cool. I like this game a lot. This was one of my first, like, major passion project speedruns. It's still one of my favorite runs of all time. Okay, without further ado, let's do the thing. We're doing the thing. So this is Ninja Gaiden Shadow. It's a game in which you jump and swing a sword, and occasionally throw fire. First stage is pretty straightforward. There's actually a little bit of RNG in this first room. One of these, like, walkie grunt enemies may or may not move in a way that helps us. Okay, he didn't. You want that guy to stop, so you don't have to swing at him while standing, because as you can see, or maybe you didn't see, I'm doing all of my sword swings while in the air, because if you swing your sword on the ground, you stop moving, and this is a speed run, so we don't want to do that. Another important thing that you'll note about this game, which I just did, is that whenever you collect a pickup, you have iframes for a little while, which is really useful. We are going to take advantage of that quite a few times. Most notably, there's a spot in Stage 2 that we're going to use that, and I can't think of others offhand, but they're there. So this is the first boss. This is the Cyborg Spider, aka Shatterhand. His pattern is random. Okay, he's behaving, which is really nice. Okay, now he's not behaving. So the thing about the route of this game, at least for me, I have kind of a very variable route with the ninja power. As you can see, I have the little meter next to the life bar. And so I used Tuninpo in that fight. I can also use one. It depends on the pattern, which one I decide to do. Either one is very perfectly good. Shatterhand is a very good video game. All of my splits for this game, for those of you who have been around in Proto Stream long enough to see me running this game, with splits, you'll know are a bunch of NES games. And it's fun. That did not go quite according to... This is not going quite according to plan. Stage 2 is the worst stage for this reason. This is bad, actually. I'm supposed to have, like, 5 health here. Actually, I don't know if this is health or not. I'm gonna try, because I'm supposed to do a damage boost. Okay, cool. We're, marathon strats. Let's go. I think there's a pickup over here, too, that I'm gonna grab. Okay. So we should be fine now. To be honest, I've never had a room quite like that. Just throw an info there. There's an enemy on that pedestal that we don't want to deal with. Now we just have to pray for good drone movement patterns. So these drones move sort of randomly. That was good. We just got to run underneath them. Sometimes you have to kill them. Sometimes you can get hit by them. It's dumb. Okay, we're going to get a health pickup over here, so everything will be fine. This is a spot where we're going to take advantage of iframes from collectibles. Just run past that guy. It's no big deal. So, another mechanic incoming here that, here's the first time we're seeing this. These guys, these big, heavy, walkie guys, they have shields. Ideally, we will never see a single shield, because if you do a little, like, turnaround, just as they're entering the screen, they won't put up their shields. I don't know why that works. I don't know how it works, but it works, so what the heck ever. Turn around there. I'm gonna take these little things nice and safe. You can do these little corners with the shooty guys and with the little cars really fast. But I'm gonna do them safe, because I have 1 health. And then I'm gonna get the marathon pickup here, TM. So this next boss, this is not a safety-rated marathon. This boss, I think their, like, canon names are Jack and Gregory. I like to call them Duke Nukem and Dick Kickem. The little guy is gonna try and grab you and just kind of hold you so that the big guy can kick you. When the little guy gets on the big guy's shoulders, he charges like that. That's the pattern we want. If you fight really, really well, you can kill him before he charges, and when he, like, sticks his fist in the air, that's your chance to kill him. Unfortunately, we didn't get quite that good of a kill, but you killed him right after, so it was no big deal. That's a pretty good kill. We're on a good pace right now, especially after the flubbery at the beginning. Stage 2 is honestly the hardest stage of the run. There's a lot of tech, especially in the first couple rooms, and in the conveyor belt room with the drones. Hi, Devin. Devin remembers the days of me grinding the shit out of this game. I used to have world record, and then a god among men named Atraz5 took it out from under me, cut, like, almost 10 seconds off my time with no warning. He's insane. But I am merely mortal. I mean, I'm not, I'm a robot, but I'm not a god like Atraz, so unfortunately, I don't have that record anymore. Okay, so this room here, shoutouts to Donkey Kong Country, this is elevator antics. We want to move in a pretty precise way here. Basically, we don't want to have to slow down at all, so that we can make the best possible elevator cycle. It's a speed run. There are elevators and elevator cycles, and there we go. That's it. If you slow down a little, you have to change a couple things up, and it goes slower. So this next room right here, you have a gauntlet of a couple technical rooms here. This is Factory Room. Factory Room has more little flying enemies that are random in their, like, movement patterns. We got a good one there. The first one kind of dipped down. That's really good. And then that one fired a shot there, so we got slowed down. That was pretty good overall. You want to get through there as quickly as possible, obviously. You want to, like, skip as many cycles as you can with some precise jumps. So here's another spot where we're going to take advantage of iframes. And then we're going to do a damage boost here, because we want to just get past that guy. Because the faster we can get over across the screen, the faster we can trigger that flame bar to end. So this is the trap one up. It's a trap. Don't get it. You can get it, but I mean, we're not going to, so this is a speedrun. Okay, this is M. Bison from Contra. He's the worst boss in the game. Okay, there we go. So his movement pattern is random. He can stop, start, turn around, shoot whenever he wants. The only way to dodge is to go up into the ceiling with your grappling hook, which is really, really, really slow, so we're not going to do that. So that fight is actually really interesting on a technical level. You have to kind of learn to react quickly, keep doing jump slashes. That fight was okay. It definitely could have been better. Coming up to stage 4, my personal favorite stage in the run, has amazing music. And fast drones. That was fast drones. I like fast drones. Stage 4 is cool, and then it has the RNG boss, which is kind of unfortunate. Gonna do a quick little damage boosty thingy here. And then, okay, epilepsy warning for this room. If you are epileptic, you may want to kind of come back in like 30 seconds. This is the dark room. It's not dark yet, so you're probably saying, Proto, what do you mean? It's not dark in here. Now it is. This is the dark room. It gets dark, and then it just keeps staying dark. Oh, I squatted. Okay, gonna kill that guy because we're doing good on Ninpo. Kill those two with Ninpo. I am gonna stop and get the marathon pickups here. The marathon pickups are pickups at the bottom of this giant pit. They're slow, but worth it to get in a marathon, which is why they're called the marathon pickups. Next room up here is the wire climb room. Shoutouts to the runner before me, the guest, who actually helped me figure out the strats I now use in this room in his casual playthrough He used the wire in here, and I was like, oh hey, that's totally a thing you can do that I never thought of. And so I routed it out. And so you do that, and that, and that, and that, and you can get past that laser without taking a hit. That was actually really good. That room is very precise, and I'm really glad we got it as well as we did, because that's one of my favorite rooms in the speedrun. Gonna grab this Ninpo. That's my least favorite Ninpo in the game, because it's impossible to pick up quickly. Okay, so this boss is the Birdman. He flies with the sheer power of his thighs. It's pretty amazing. His pattern is completely random. So far, so good. So far, so good, actually. We're getting very good hits, too. Okay, this was a really good pattern. Oh, we're probably like 1 hit away. 2 hits. 2 hits off of a 3 cycle. 3 cycle's pretty hard. You never actually saw his other attack there. That was a really, really, really good pattern. So now, 10 minutes in, we're on to the last stage of the game. This is not a long game. We'll be done in, like, 3-4 minutes. So this is Stage 5. Stage 5 has some of the most technical movement in the game. It's a lot of fun, though, for sure. I didn't throw Ninpo there. That was odd. The Ninpo input in this game is weird sometimes, and there's not really much you can do about it being weird. Hello? That was odd. Jump under here. Here's a new strat. We used to use Ninpo on those 2 guys. We don't do that anymore, so we can save a Ninpo for later. So in this room, we have the John Carl's patent in double stop that I invented, but shoutouts to John Carl's. Because your speed game is not legit if it doesn't have a strat named after John Carl's. I have 1 health. Do a little turnaround. Still haven't seen any shields on ones that we have to go through, which is good. Actually, we saw 1 in the dark room because bad RNG. I didn't actually explain that, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, this is not too great. Gonna do that. And gonna play it safe. And then, guess what? Our reward for making it all the way here to the final boss's area is a minute-long auto-scroller. Woo! So we have a minute to chill. Hey, Meg, thank you for the $75 donation. So this final boss coming up here is actually extremely technical and a lot of fun. So you want to kill him in 2 cycles. To do this, you have to hit him 16 times per cycle and count the number of hits you're dealing so that if you don't hit him enough times, you use Ninpo to make up the difference. If we are very lucky here, we can get the rare and extremely difficult Ninpo-less 2, where you hit him 16 times, both times successfully. That's just his first form. The second form is a little less technical, and you'll just kind of see it when we get there. Yeah, chilling with the health alarm. No big deal. We're fine. There's a large health pickup before we enter the boss, and you don't need to take much damage in the boss. You shouldn't take any in the first phase. So there's a health pickup, we're good to go. So, I actually haven't mentioned this. The way you get your fastest sword swings is actually with a very specific tight rhythm, which is what I'm kind of tapping out right now. I don't know if you can hear that. But to do this boss properly, you need to be on that rhythm without fail. Okay, that was a 16-hit cycle. That's really good. If we can do this, this would be my second Ninpo-less 2 in a marathon, which is really exciting, because they're pretty hard to get. Okay, I missed a hit or 2 there. So there we go. Alright, this is the final boss. Time is coming up. Time. 13:44. There we go. So that's Ninja Gaiden Shadow. This game is really, really cool. It's, as I said, one of my first speed games. It's easily my favorite speed game that I've ever run. Also, the music at the end here is great. We're just gonna let these credits play. And then I believe, ACB, you're after me, so just let me know that you're ready to go. If not, I can stall. We're still 20 minutes ahead of schedule, so it's no big deal. It's this really dramatic credits cutscene. I never explained the plot of this game. The basic plot is that this guy takes over a skyscraper in New York City. As you can see, there's a skyscraper in the background there that we're walking away from. That's not a castle. That's a skyscraper in New York City. Because what badass, sword-swinging game wouldn't end with a castle crashing to the ground while the hero walks away? You ready, ACB? All right, I am so pumped for these perlers. And then this music is amazing. I love this game. If you're looking for a new speed game that's nice and short and has some really interesting stuff in it, please play Ninja Gaiden Shadow. This game is so much fun. It's like the best. And it never gets enough love. The NES Ninja Gaiden people don't think this game exists, because they're nerds and they're wrong. What is this, ACB? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, this is gonna be a fun block. I am pumped. Well, I'm buying that Vivian Perler. Nobody else is allowed to buy that Vivian Perler. Just saying, it's mine. Shoutouts to M. Siggy Siggy. And then this guy right here, Don, did the sound for this game. Did an absolutely amazing job porting some songs from the Ninja Gaiden NES games into the amazing Game Boy sound font. And this game sounds absolutely fantastic. Alright, so since the perlers aren't being made yet, and nobody else can hog it, make more than one.
I'm gonna buy the Vivian perler just so that you can have it. You can put on my set.
Joke's on you, I'm going to the Streamlabs donation page right now.
No, I'm playing a video.
Alright, I am making a $5 donation here for this perler. Logging into PayPal. If you wanna snipe this, you gotta go fast.
Someone snipe that. You know, for charity.
For charity.
For charity.
Okay. $5 donation. That perler's mine. Alright. So that's all for me. I'll be back tomorrow with a speedrun of Mega Man 6 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, as well as who knows where else I'll be. I'm me. Y'all know that by now. I'm Protomagicalgirl. ACB, let me know when you're ready to go. Just honestly, hit start streaming, and your stream will supersede mine. And then I will go offline. If you want more of me, which, why wouldn't you? At 4 o'clock, I will be joining members of my Twitch team, Team Girls on Fire, an all-girl speedrunning team including multiple trans members. We will be playing some Golf with Friends together, and then I will be doing a little speed showcase with Mega Man 6 and Tetris the Grandmaster, passing then off to Yellow Killer Bee to continue the thing. I will be streaming for Power Up with Pride in this, this cute little layout I have here and such. That perler is mine! He-Man! Anyways, I'm gonna go offline. ACB, I'm just waiting for you. Video games. Who likes video games here? I like video games. Do you like video games?
What's a video game?
Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
They sound terrible.
You just sit for a minute and appreciate this, beautiful credits music. Excuse me. I have a fox. Just so you know. I also have a Waddle Dee.
one of these really cool.
I can't video games. I haven't had a VCR in years. It's not connecting. ACB. That's weird. Do I need to stop? Okay, then I will cut stream, passing off to ACB to make some awesome perlers for charity. See y'all tomorrow for Mega Man 6, or later this afternoon for Girls on Fire stuff. Bye-bye!